If you know you are living in France and struggling or having difficulties passing your code, these lessons are for you. Just follow it step by step and be taking notes. By the time we get to the tuning part, it will be easy. Today I'll be talking about the mark on the road, the marks that we see, the flesh, the arrows, the lines, short lines, long line. I'll be talking about it today. So follow me as you are been doing. Kindly please share this page. It's a new page and I want us to grow this page together. It's a new page. Kindly share for me. If you have friends living in France, try share with them. They can learn little things from it. They can learn. So I hope to see you in the lesson. We are talking about the mark on the road. On the road, there are different type of mark on the floor. Then you will see like a flesh as well. You will see mark. You will see short mark. All the small one. You will see long one. Then that is what we are going to talk about today. So the mark on the floor, it also complements the panel that we talked about yesterday, the mark that we talked about the other time in another lesson. The mark on the floor also complements it. It compose it's like it compose the flesh or line on the floor. So by the time we keep going, you will see the different type of mark on the floor on the road. When we are driving, we have different mark on the floor. So let's take note of that. There are some definition. Accoutrement. This accoutrement means the line at the side of the road. If they see a long line at the side of the road, they want to tell us what is that line is doing. And there is one that they will draw it inside the road. On the road, go, there will be line there. So you need to also take note of that. And this voie means on the road as well. So let's go on one by one. This one is now the part is talking about the lines. This one is mean lines. The line de rive dans le code de la route. They are talking about this line here. This line at the edge here and this line at the edge here. That is the line they are talking about. They're telling us that this line, it separates the arrêt urgence. That is emergency stop. That is what he said. It will separate the two. It will separate this color. What color? Like brown. I don't even know the color very well. This line separates this color here. It separates it. That's what they call the line de rive. It separates it. So when you see it, you will know that this is what this line is called. The another one is the one that you will see on the auto route is the big one. This big one. You see, there will be a space. You will see space in between the line and the stop here. This urgent. So the first one is sous route. That is road that is not national, road that is within the city. But the second one that you are seeing here is the auto route. That is the highway. So you should be able to know the difference between the line de rive now. Is the one from the auto route and the one from the route are not the same. The one from the auto route, each one is 39 meters, and the one on the road within the city is 3.5 meters. You can see it in this picture here. So take note of that. Another type of line that we have again is called discontinuous line, which is the middle line. They are talking about the middle line now. The middle line is called the continuous line. That is, if you see this discontinuous line, that a vehicle can overtake. If you see this line, each length of this line is 3 meters. Is 3 meters, and the space in between, this space between one and the other one is 10 meters. Yeah, it's 10 meters, and each line is 3 meters. And it means any motor can overtake. In French, they call it dépassement. That means you can overtake if it is this line that you are seeing, or you can change direction easily if you are seeing this type of line. Then we'll go to the next one, the la ligne continue. That is, they are talking about this middle one that is, it shows that you cannot depass. That means you cannot overtake. Yes, dépassement means overtake. You cannot overtake in this type of line. When you see this type of line on the road, you cannot overtake. Just take note of that. Then we'll go to the next one. Is talking about la ligne de dissuasion. What do they call it? That means it is the line that you are seeing. See this line above here. It's not at the middle one, no, the last one here, which is very very small, smaller than the line the reef. Is very very small. It shows that it is only on the road that you are seeing it, that you can only overtake. That means somebody can overtake from there. Just take notes. This one, the middle one, is the line discontinued. The other one is big. Just take, is only if, when you see this type of line, that means maybe the vehicle that is going at your right hand was was going slowly. It was very slow. It's slow. Maybe it's driving less than 50 km/h. It shows that you can overtake that kind of a vehicle that is driving less than 50 km/h. That is what they are trying to tell us here. That's why they said le code de la route permet de dépassement uniquement le véhicule lent. That is very slow. That is the only one that you can overtake when you see this type of line. Then we go to the next one. Ligne double ou mix. That shows that you will see the both discontinued line and the continued line. You can see it here. You will see it. That is what you will see. And when it anywhere you see, like this one now, you see where the discontinued line is this side. It shows that any vehicle that is moving on this side can overtake, but the vehicle that is moving on this side cannot overtake. When you see this type of line, you that you are moving here, you cannot overtake, but the one that is moving here can overtake. That is what they are trying to tell us. So we go to the next part, which is